Man, D-backs are putting it on the Dodgers, huh? I didn't have it on before I turned it on in between breaks. I was like, what? What is up, everyone? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2023 Topps Allen and Ginter third case break number 5. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially for anybody who's new to the channel, welcome. A bit about us. We've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube to do the random. So you want a chance of getting a future free break, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. Your name will go on the random, and who knows, maybe you'll grab a spot. Also, the eBay sweepstakes is constantly going on. You can get some free cards from that. What you have to do is check out the link in any one of our eBay listings in the description. You can follow the link. It'll tell you what to do to enter that. And as always, there's the website, chefsportscards.com. Go check it out. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs and Braves, John J. Orioles, Joseph R. Red Sox, Andrew H. Cubs, Brian S. White Sox, Josh L. Reds, Garrett R. Guardians, Roger G. Rockies, William T. Tigers, Marty W. Royals, Jeff S. Astros, Roger G. Angels, John J. Dodgers, William T. Brewers, Scott H. Twins and Marlins, Josh L. Mets, Kyle R. Yankees, Joseph R. A's, Josh L. Phillies, William T. Pirates, Justin W. Cardinals, Scott H. Padres, Robert H. Giants, William T. Mariners, Josh L. Rays, JB. Rangers, John J. Blue Jays, Roger G. And the non-baseball spot is John J. Robert, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. Marty, John, boys, thank you for joining us as always. I appreciate it. Let's see what Ginter will bring us this evening. We did start a fresh case last night. We have not gotten a hot box yet, so hot box is in play. And we will finish this case tomorrow night. In fact, I think it's the only break scheduled tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, something different this time. Let me fix this guy a little bit. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? For the Padres, little Soto action for the Padres from my man Robert. Thank you, Robert. Maybe we'll find another bongo relic. we got a bongo relic out of Allen and Ginter. You should see the width of the card. It's ridiculous. It's like a 500-point card. I did see them, Robert. They're very cool looking. Oh, speaking of the devil, hot box. Hot box. Joe, how are you, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Ethan Small. Oh, hot box action. Taj Bradley, rookie black border. We got a hot box. I was saying earlier, anybody who is in the pick your team break, Grissom, Duran rookie for Bowman Chrome on the website. Jeremy Pena AG back. I'm going to give it till tomorrow to see who buys what. Whatever teams are left over, I'm going to put on eBay on a one-day auction. So we will, unless it sells out before then, we will definitely break it on Monday night at the very latest. Probably like 9 o'clock Eastern on Monday night. Unless, of course, it sells out before that. I think there's like 8 teams left or something like that. To look for the Padres, but there were only Giants A's because of the Bay Area. Yeah. Yeah, I saw them online. I haven't seen them in person, but they're pretty cool looking. Myers rookie. Allentown, Pennsylvania, by any other name. What is that? Hold on a second. The fastest growing city in Pennsylvania, Allentown metropolis, close to 1 million residents, located on the Lehigh River, found in blah, 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 blah. Huh. Had no idea it was the largest growing city in Pennsylvania. That must have been after it fell out. Like Allentown used to be huge back in like the war era because of the steel mills and stuff up there. Things went bad, but I guess it's kicking back up again. Rappaport. Vladdy. Oh, I didn't check the back. Base back. How much are they getting for those hats, Robert? Are they pricey? I'm sure they are. What we got here? Journalist Bomani Jones. No idea. Who is Bomani Jones? Does anybody know this guy? Am I supposed to know who he is? Nice one for the non-baseball spot. Bomani Jones. Alec Baum, base. Paddleboarding. They're $50. Wow. Jeez. Has anyone noticed with Fanatics they're terrible at shipping? Like, honestly, anytime I order something from Fanatics, Wade Boggs, AG back, whether it be cards on a rare occasion, I want to say in the last 6 months, I've ordered cards from like 4 or 5 times. And I've literally had times when it's come in 2 days, and then the other times it takes like a month for them to come in. Josh Strong rookie. And I don't get why. I ordered a hat from them. Blavin base. Actually I'm wearing it right now, Tennessee Volunteers hat. And I ordered it like 3 weeks before we went to Tennessee for my son's family weekend. Hoping to have it by then, and it still wasn't. It wasn't here until I came back. It drove me crazy. Really, really inconsistent. I don't know why. Senga rookie, AG back. They included a special pack of cards that's supposed to be exclusive to the hat. Really? Oh, that guy works for ESPN, does he? I don't watch ESPN much anymore. Huh, okay. I didn't know you got a pack of cards with him. Now I'm really going to get suckered in. Jameson short print for the D-backs. Save room for dessert, the milkshake. Oh, can't beat a good milkshake. Milkshake is one of those things, man. It's up there with air conditioning as some of the best inventions ever. Although air conditioning is still the best invention ever. I don't care what anyone says. Talk about the wheel, fire, all kinds of things. Air conditioning is the winner. Excuse me. Arenado. Come on, give us some good rookies. All we got so far is Jung. Frank Thomas, base. Schwaba. Jameson rookie. Guy playing the trumpet. Timmy Trumpet. His name. There's an ad on front of the store saying, find the superfractor in the special hat. Really? Huh. And Vaughn relic for the White Sox. Old Andrew Vaughn, star first baseman of the Chicago White Sox. Always my favorite part on all the the A&G cars. Everyone's a star. Star center fielder of, star this, star that. White Sox is Josh. There you go, buddy. Tristan Cassis, AG back. Yeah, I'll have to check like I said, I saw the ad, but I didn't really pay that close attention to it, so I have to go check it out. Does that mean I'm gonna have to drag myself to the mall to get it? Can I order it online? Papa. Hank Aaron. 2 minis because of the lack of one in the last one. All right, we got Barobudor. Okay, interesting. And Posada AG back. What kind of cards are they? Like chrome cards or Michael Harris rookie? Molina base. We still have yet, unless of course maybe I missed it. I don't think I have. We still have yet to get a non-numbered mini. I don't know why. Gunner rookie. Is that the short print Gunner rookie? I think. No, that's the base. La Bandera. Nothing online yet. I saw it. I think it was on Topps' website where I saw it. Or, God, where did I see it? I just saw it earlier today. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. Few Chrome cards with design from the. Oh, okay. Like a Topps Chrome special, like throwback set or something. Wonder how much they're going to sell for on eBay. See if I can get my hands on some. We can do some breaks. I'll have to start buying hats to get packs of cards. Robert De Niro. God, I'd love to pull a De Niro auto. That'd be awesome. Webanyama. AG back. Oh, nice one. Parasailing. In one of the oh, okay, I got you. Volpe rookie. Black border Nola. And Schwarber relic for the Phils. Galapagos Islands. Galapagos is part of Ecuador, huh? Never knew that. It's where the Philly Fanatic is from. The fact that I know that's just weird. Bryce Turang rookie. Herrera. Vladdy Daddy base. They should really have a they should have a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a rule in baseball, just like in high school or stuff, where if you're leading after so many innings, you're done. This Dodgers game should end in 5 tonight. Stan Musial base. Sorry, boys. You're losing 9-0. Game's over. Go home and get some rest. Yeah, I saw him on eBay. I saw him on there like a week or two ago, like when they first, like I said, when they were on sale in New York. But I know a breaker that got some, and I actually emailed him because I saw he had a few in a mixer, and I know the guy a little bit, so I emailed him and was like, "How did you get him?" He said he actually called the store in New York, and they shipped him like 10. Like he was allowed to buy him like literally over the phone. I was like, "Oh, okay. So you're just smarter than I am." I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I know we were talking about the other night, but it seems to me at this point, if they were going to do a wide release, I don't know why they would wait so long. Like it should have happened already. But I guess we'll see. Maybe that's all they're doing this year. I don't understand why they would do that, but let's take one of our hottest products from last year and make it so almost nobody can get them. But little do I ever understand most of what Topps does. So. Oh, John, the other thing I meant to ask you, you were saying about Volpe rookie, you were saying about update. And I was looking it up last night on the sell sheet and stuff. It says 24 packs on the sell sheet. For the Phillies, you got the bill. And then I checked a few other places and it says like, kind of like the standard 24 packs, but you were saying it was 20. Young short print. Bryce Young, the 2021 Heisman Trophy winner. Marte, base. Bubble base. I was just wondering where you saw that at, because now I'm like utterly confused. Because I went on Blowout after last night to see what it said there, because they're usually pretty up to date with that stuff. And then I went on Topps' site and actually went on Topps Direct, and it had it listed as 24 packs, but who can trust anything they say? Alejandro Kirk, black border. Description said it's 20. Really? Because the description on Topps' site says 24. So weird. I believe you. I believe me. I believe you over Topps. I do. Freed. Angie, with all the nonsense they've done over the years, I wouldn't be surprised. And then they'll come out and go, "Oh, we just forgot to put 4 packs in every." That'll be the. Oh, there you go. A little Adley relic. Adley rookie relic for Joseph in Baltimore. David Adams has it that way. Okay. It's so weird. I mean, look, it wouldn't be the first time that, people had the wrong information. Like, everyone thought Leaf Metal this year had 12 boxes and there was only 10 in a case and, that type of stuff. But at first when I saw Blowout, I was like, let me check Topps. And when I checked Topps, it said 24 there. So, but it doesn't mean anything. Wait. Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, the big old 36 Packers. Bucky Dent. I wonder what it literally costs. Like, I actually do get a lot of the factory pricing, like know what they charge from the factory, but like what the actual cost of making some of these boxes is. I mean, obviously, there's a Volpe rookie. Obviously, most of the cost is in paying the players for their signatures and stuff like that. But like, what it actually costs to produce a box of Allen and Ginter cards, it can't be a couple bucks, right? I mean, they're pieces of cardboard with pictures on it. The markup's ridiculous. Nichols, black border. No, Joe, I agree with you 100%, but that's why I'm honestly more willing to believe John and Robert here than I am Topps. But I did look it up last night because it's really strange. I mean, that they change a flagship product like that. Ezekiel Duran, AG back. But, not surprised either. I guess we'll see when they show up. What's actually in them. Konerko, Paul Konerko. In action, short print Jeter for the Yanks. There are 2 per case. For Joseph, good buddy. Jeets. Did anybody see? Did anybody see him on TBS earlier today before the Orioles game? He looked wrung out. Like they had a rain delay for the Orioles game. It was like what, an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. And it was his first time like in studio, being like the one of the hosts. And you could tell he was just like, "Oh my god, what are we doing?" They had to talk for like 2 hours. Even one of the guys at the end said something to him like, "You all right?" He's like, "Yeah, maybe I need to renegotiate my contract." It was so funny. Jeter's just looked like, "What the hell else can I talk about?" It was funny, right? Like he just like every time they'd go to him, he'd be like, "Yes, no, yes." Like at the end, he was just done. Jimenez, Bat Relic, and Votto. Come on, base. It was funny. That's quite a lineup they have on there. I mean, if you really like money wise, A Rod, Jeter, and David Ortiz. Like David Ortiz is hilarious. I just can't understand what he says half the time. Like he's so funny, but half the time you're like, wait, what did he just? I think he gets away with saying some pretty crude stuff because of his accent. Beatty rookie. Adam Lefko, AG back. Yeah, I just so I am not usually one of the conspiracy theory guys with the hobby. Like I don't usually believe in a lot of that stuff, but the double refractor, the superfractor thing seems a little convenient. Bowman Chrome sales are down dramatically, and the prices are down a lot. And this just happened to come up like it seemed a little convenient. I hate to say it, like as a way to kind of restoke interest in it. But I mean, look, the money they're offering is good. Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, I wonder how accidental it was. You know, like, hey, we do this, things go bad, we release it. Tampa, and then we put out this whole thing and stoke sales. I don't know. It does sound like a possibility. Young rookie. And I'm usually way against it. Like you hear all these guys with these theories of breakers get loaded boxes and this happens and that. Like I know there's like a million conspiracies in the hobby, but this is one I'm a little I'm a little on the fence about. Yeah, I agree, John. I had David Ortiz, A-Rod, and Jeter pretty good with me. He said something in Spanish today, and he said he would tell the others what he meant later. That's what I mean. uh, yeah, I've said it in the past, John. I'm always surprised, um, like eco groups don't get on tops about some of their packaging. Like their packaging's really extreme on some stuff. Where you're like, really, you need to do all this? Gunner rookie. And you're right. The packaging probably does cost more than the actual cards for some of them. Richardson AG back. Yeah, I mean, I personally, and again, this is just my opinion. I've always think that the first Bowman release is better than the Bowman Chrome release. Brett Beatty, rookie relic. Um, there's usually more. This is going to be really bad English the way I say this, but more better firsts, if that makes sense. In usually the first Bowman release. Other than rookies, I think they should cut out the vet stuff in Bowman Chrome. I think people would like it better because that's part of the problem. Not that there isn't some good vet stuff in it, but it takes up space that could be something else that people would want more. Bowman's a prospect product. That's what people want. Um, Allen test. What is that? Never seen that one. Allen. What's the Allen test? Doctors aiming to assess collateral blood flow to the hands. Often, procedure Allen test subjects clench their hands 3 times, uncovering the patient's radial and ulnar. Interesting. All right, you'll learn something new every day. But yes, I mean, I agree. Usually, I think Bowman is the better of them, and then draft. Of course, I'm just like everyone else. I just love draft because it's draft. But the double superfractor thing seems a little everyone's favorite Wander Franco. Seems a little convenient, but hey, God bless you if you pull one of those cards. Because someone was on here last week when they made the announcement, and he had the Colson Montgomery or something like that, and he sold it on eBay for like $600, and then they were offering like $35 for it. It's like, oh my God. That's crazy. Corbin Carroll rookie. Vargas rookie base. Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, John, you're in printing. You probably know better than anyone. I can't imagine it's too expensive to do any of this. Hadley rookie. The Henderson black border. Williams. Ted Williams AG back. I saw someone on eBay I was actually thinking of you, John, in the printing on Facebook the other day. I don't know why anyone posts anything on Facebook, because all they do is get ragged on by everyone, especially with cards. Like every post just turns into I mean, I get that that's the internet in general, but I don't know why anyone would subject themselves to posting something on Facebook just to get people to crap all over them. But yeah, I'm not sure what the solace is, to be honest. I know it's a lot. Um, but I'm not sure exactly what they're offering for it. Another auto. Who's this one now? Olivia Perchado. Oh, this is the college baseball player. This girl, she's pretty good for the non-baseball spot for John. Began Myanmar. Cost it's $75K for the stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, $75K sounds pretty good to me. I wonder how much the card would sell for. Like the Solace Superfractor, if it would sell for more than 75. Because it might. I mean, I know some of them, a few of them, was pretty, like that Colson Montgomery, for example. Somebody told me it was $3,500 they were giving for, which is very generous for that card. I mean, Colson Montgomery's a good player, but it's not his first or anything like that. But I don't know. Solace might actually sell for more than that. Nelson rookie. Greeting fans around the city. Yeah. Where is he playing at, Corbin Carroll rookie? Like what team is he at right now? Tommy Henry AG back? What a family. I'm constantly amazed by the athletic ability in families. Like, the Encarnaciones who've had like 15 people in their family play in the Major League Baseball, or Salas, Ethan and his brother, who just, who's like 3-4 years older than him, plays for, who's he play for, Miami now or something like that? Like, it's just amazing the talent one family can have. Tatis for the Padres. Suzuki. Like, there's so many. I mean, you always see it, the father-son combinations in sports, But But brothers, like the Long brothers, there's three of them in Major League Baseball. You know, like it's just it's nuts how it's in your genes. Yoshida, and why couldn't I be one of them? I'm Mark McGuire. Oh, he's at San Antonio. Yeah, the Molinas. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of them. Alou, all of them. I'll tell you the one thing: if you could be born in the Dominican Republic, there's something in the water there. Like I read this, or I think it was last year, maybe the year before. Like Dominican players make up like 14% of the league. That includes minor league players. There's only like 25 million people in the entire country of the Dominican Republic. American players only make up like 6% of the league, and there's 400 million people here or whatever. Like, it's insane, the numbers. Rendon mini framed relic for the Angels for John. Like, the numbers make no sense whatsoever, but there's something, and I've talked about this before. There's this great video. I'm sure many of you have seen it. It's been on for some years now, of this kid in Dominican Republic where his one friend is shooting bottle caps at him with a slingshot, like a wrist rocket, and the kid's hitting him with a baseball bat like it's nothing. It's oh my god, like what is in the water down there? These kids can do this. Hunter Pence. He's a weird one, Hunter Pence. Oh, my wife's all desperate to get the bananas are coming next fall or whatever to play here at Citizens Bank Park. My wife is like dying to try and get tickets. Has anybody been to a bananas game? Like I've seen them online. They like it's crazy the amount of money those people make. They sell out everywhere. I mean, you have to join like a lottery to get tickets. It's crazy. Carter, Jack, what's going on, boys? How are you? Congrats on that hit, man. It was awesome. It went out today, so it's on its way to you. Thanks for joining the breaks. I appreciate it, guys. Acuna. Yeah, I mean, there's so many brothers, fathers, sons. Everything. I mean, you could sit here all day and name them. It's crazy, And then it's like every once in a while you get the guy who's like, a great player in some sport, and you're like, are your parents? No, my dad's a salesman and my mom's a secretary. So you're like, really? How odd it is. Stowers, because even guys like who do well and they'll be like, oh, well, his father played college ball or something like that. It might not have made it in the majors, but still, played at a higher level or something like that. It's amazing how genetic it is. Only in Pittsburgh. When they're in the Bay Area. Yeah, I know. Getting tickets is like crazy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Congrats on the hit, dude. It was awesome. Adley, rookie. Yeah, I first learned about him like a year ago. And they were on tour this summer. And they were playing in, I can't remember if it was Hershey or somewhere in Jersey, but I mean, someplace, it was within like an hour of here. It wasn't here in Philly, but it was close by. So I was like, oh, I should get tickets for this. And I went on the website and it was like, oh, we've had, what did they say? They had like 450,000 ticket requests on that tour. So they had to switch everything to a lottery system now. And I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy. So then they announced their summer schedule for next summer, I guess. My wife just saw recently, and they're coming to Citizens Bank Park for like 2 games or something. So my wife went online and she's like, oh, I have to join the lottery. I won't find out for like 4 months if we even get a chance to buy tickets. I'm like, this is insane. Their tickets probably sell for a lot on the secondary market if they're that hard to get. Apprecio for the White Sox. It is fun, though. I mean, fly in here. which drive me crazy. Jeter Black Border. I don't know if any of you haven't seen. It's interesting the way they set up the game. I mean, some of it's a little hokey, but like some of the rules and stuff that they've done are it's a pretty interesting way to play baseball. That's for sure. It's fun. There was some lottery, like you said, it just nothing ever happened. Yeah, the youngest could play sports. The other two were so horrible, but they tried. Yeah, I. Now, were you a decent athlete, John, when you were younger? Like, did you play sports in high school? See, I said that my father was a really good athlete. My sister was a really good athlete. They were both full scholarship college athletes. My son is a good athlete, but I was, like I said, I was only a good athlete if I worked at it. I had to practice a lot. Like, well, I played basketball in high school and played on varsity for, I think my sophomore, junior, and senior year, and was a starter and stuff and was good, but it's only because I played like 6 hours a day. That's all I did. Herrera A&G. If I stopped, even for a couple weeks, like to go on vacation, my game was off. Whereas like my dad, my sister, and my son were all just like, oh, show me how to play. Okay. And they're good at it, which drives me crazy. Allen Base. Baseball and basketball, yeah. Yeah, I was a terrible baseball player. I was so bad. I was the worst kid around. I was the worst kid in Little League, hands down. There's no two ways about it. Hoskins. I liked it. I liked playing, but I was so bad. Basketball was the only sport I was really. Basketball when I was younger was the only sport I really liked to play too. But I was also pretty decent at it. But I probably can't hit the broadside of a barn with basketball now because it's been so long since I've even picked one up. Like my father, who's like 76 years old, he was a Division One basketball player and really good. He probably really should have played in the pros or at least had an opportunity, but he got drafted in Vietnam and stuff like that. And he actually played basketball. That's a whole nother story. He played basketball for the Army when he was in Vietnam. Devers. But like even now, my dad at like 76, if you put him like on a court with a basketball 15 feet from the hoop, he'll just sit there and sink shots all day long. Like he can still shoot, he can still. Whereas if you put me there, I probably can't even hit the rim because I haven't done it in so long. Like it just drives me crazy. My nephew was like that. My nephew tried. He tried to play sports, and which is a shame because my sister was a really good athlete. Like I said, she played in college and was a full scholarship Division One athlete and stuff like that. And she so desperately wanted her kids. Either one of them they were terrible. I mean, beyond bad. And she just like you could see it in my sister's eyes. She was just so disappointed. Black Border Riley Green mini. Sosa A&G. That's like, I mean, especially when you're an athlete yourself, you want your kids so you can kind of relive it a little bit through them, I suppose. I always enjoyed watching my son because I couldn't do it. So I was like, wow, he can really play baseball. You didn't get that from me. Alec Baum, base. Yeah, we'll see if we get any bananas tickets. I'm not betting my life on it. I can tell you that much. I'm seriously considering trying to get tickets for one of the Phillies Braves games this week. Uh, although there were people actually going to Atlanta for the games today and Monday because it's cheaper to fly to Atlanta and buy a ticket to that game than it is to just buy a ticket here in Philadelphia. Tickets are so expensive. And now I'm kicking myself because I meant to share a AG back. We were gonna buy a Sunday package this past year, and I even had it like all set up Whereas if you buy a Sunday package for the Phillies, you get the opportunity to buy playoff tickets. And I don't know why I didn't do it. And now I'm of course kicking myself. Todd Helton for the Rockies. Relic. Good at baseball. Yeah. Well, you know what? And it's funny because, well, it's not funny, but so there's a kid who played with my son who's really good. This kid was just, again, a great athlete all around. Best football player, best baseball player, this, that, whatever. And he went to URI on a full baseball scholarship, University of Rhode Island on a full baseball scholarship. But I got to be honest, last year in their senior season, like he was a pitcher, he could hit, this and that. I mean, he was a really good player. I mean, I'd watched this kid for years play. Um, and he didn't have a good season last year at all, to the point where I was worried about him like losing his scholarship. He really had a bad season last year. And it was all mental. Like I went through that with my son when he was younger. And when he got into high school, he got a lot better at controlling his temper. I also made him stop pitching too. That was a big thing. Like he used to pitch when he was younger and he was good, but if anybody even got a hit off him, he'd freak out. And I'd be like, okay, maybe we're done with pitching. Like it's not good for your mental health. you know. Um, but yeah, I mean, and he was so down on himself, and it's like everyone tried talking to this kid because he was a really good athlete. But I honestly was worried the kid was going to lose the scholarship. He had such a bad year, but it was all mental. Like the guy just couldn't get out of his head, and that's tough. I mean, in all sports, but in baseball, it seems especially like you gotta just let it go. Who cares, Like, but it's not easy to do. That's for sure. My favorite product to break, but probably most of the Bowman products. I personally like Bowman a lot. That's what I personally collect or like to collect. Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft. I love Bowman Draft. I mean, I like the whole prospect aspect of baseball cards, the kind of getting them when they're coming up, trying to find you know, take a shot on who you think's going to be the next big player. It's a fun part of it. There's some real expensive stuff that I like to break, but like triple threads. Triple threads is a great product. But and a lot of fun, but in my estimation, is overpriced a bit for what it is. Fun to open, great cards to look at, but very rarely returns value. Which is the same with some other stuff. Dynasty, again, awesome product, but very rarely returns value. Um, so yeah, I mean, those are kind of big ones that I like. Hey, rip card coming up. Rip it, Otani. Very nice. Otani rip card to 99. 87 of 99. Congrats to John. There you go, buddy. Yeah, the prospecting part of the hobby is what I like the best personally. Just finding the guys. I mean, I have boxes full of guys' stuff who never went anywhere that I was sure was going to be, So I mean, it's in that sense, it's a little foolish, but it's fun, to try and be like, well, I like this guy or I like that guy, and then also having the patience to wait it out, which is something I had to learn. It took me a lot of years to kind of learn that. That you find a guy, you look at the way he plays, you look at his stats, you look at his career pre pro ball, whether it be high school or college or whatever, and then sit there and go, okay, this guy's going to be a player one day. And then, okay, yes, you do on occasion get the Sotos of the world who come up, in a year or whatever, but most of them take some time, and whether or not you're willing to wait that out is a big part of the game. That's for sure. I've told stories plenty of times about guys that I sold way too soon and lost more money than I could count on early sales of guys. Only in St. Louis, which, you try to learn from, but you usually don't learn too much. Buy a short print. Like, I even like stuff like this. I mean, it's fun, but it's, you know, doing it a case or two is fine. Beyond that, it gets a little old, you know. Um, Unfortunately, some of that you don't have control over depending on allocation and stuff. But, like, I don't mind this. I'm not a huge fan of the non baseball stuff, but some of it can be cool. What is going on with YouTube? Sorry, so we are having a little lag on YouTube. Don't know why. Let me move it over and see if we can't keep a better eye on it. Come on, YouTube, catch up. There. Birdie, Ski, Corbin Carroll rookie. There's a Gunner, black border rookie. Nice one there. Make sure he gets top loaded. Our little baby top loaders. So we got Bowman Chrome coming up next. This fly is driving me crazy. As I said before earlier, we have a pick your break Bowman Chrome on our website right now that has about 8 teams left. Langoliers AG back. I'm going to give it till tomorrow. For those of you who are in it, because I know some of you are, I'm going to give it till tomorrow to see if it's what sells or if it sells. If not, I'm going to put the rest of the teams on eBay, and we'll definitely break it Monday night at the latest. So I'll email everyone, of course, to let you know. But just FYI, Soto and Reese Hoskins, mini framed relic for the Phils for William. So, or if you're interested, like I said, there's a handful of teams left. Um, and if it fills tomorrow, we'll break it tomorrow, of course. But if it doesn't, we'll break it by Monday at the latest. Yeah, look, yeah, you have to be willing. Again, it depends on what you're willing to spend. And unfortunately, in a hobby that's very expensive to begin with, even the quote unquote cheap side is not cheap. Um, yeah, you have to be willing to decide how and what you're going to go after. And, some people like to break for stuff. Some people like to buy singles. Some people, it just depends on what it is. But you're right. I mean, you can get priced out on what you want pretty quick. Unfortunate side effect of the hobby. Unfortunately, I know what you mean. All righty. That will do it. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you, and I do truly, truly appreciate it. If you're not in any of our other breaks tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. We do have one of these tomorrow night. The end of this case, the last 4 boxes tomorrow. So if you're interested, come and check it out, or even just stop by and chit chat with us. We like chit chat. Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And bear with me for a sec while let's hit recap together. You got it, Robert. Do I have any of my... and as I said, next week we're going to have we got a bunch of new releases coming up. Update and what else is this week? Update and something else. And now I'm totally forgetting. Leaf Exotic is coming out. Update and Select Baseball this week. So we'll have that stuff posted for eBay and the website over the next couple days. So check out that. All right. Hit recap for 2023 Topps, Allen and Ginter. Third case break number 5. A couple of mini black border rookies, Riley Green and Gunnar Henderson. And my favorite little mini top loaders. I love those things. Some rookies that'll all be top loaded. Carroll, Rush. I'm not going to go through them all, but then we did have a few of the hot box rookies: Volpe, Henderson, Harris, and Jung. I'll double check for any of the other big names too. There's something we missed. Relics. Reese Hoskins for the Phils. Rendon for the Angels. Vaughn for the White Sox. Schwarber for the Phils. Adley rookie. Jimenez. Brett Beatty rookie. And May. Dustin May. I was blanking on his first name there for a second. For the Dodgers. Todd Helton. Short prints of Baez. Jameson and Young. We also had the inaction short print of Jeter and Tatis and Aparicio. Autographs of what's this guy's first name? Bomani Jones and Pichardo. Pichardo? Is that Olivia Pichardo? Female baseball player. She's supposed to be really good. And we did have a rip card of our man Shohei Ohtani. Who's got him? John, if you get a chance, let us know what you get out of here. I'm always interested to know, my friend. Always interested to know. All right. Again, thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with Bowman Chrome. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.